Oh yeah, I knew I'd see you here again. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Road Trip, Kingdom Builders. Welcome back to the Road Trip, Road Trippers, Akim and Akatim, brothers and sisters, right? My mothers and my fathers, aunties and uncles, those grandmas and grandpas, everybody out there who's listening. Shalom and shalom to all of y'all. Peace and blessings, all right? And that goes out to your homes, your friends, and your children too, all right? And those pets. Don't forget about the pets, all right? The pets also. So hope everybody's been doing all right. Hope you had a smooth day today, or you're about to have a smooth day. I guess whatever time you're picking this up, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. I just pray that the Most High is dwelling with you and for you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. That's right, Mishpachah. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High, Abba Yahweh, right? Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Honors to the Ruach. That's right. And my love and my respect to you. And so thanks for being here with me. All pleasantries out the way. We're back here in the KJV New Testament, 1 Corinthians chapter 6. We're starting off here, and there's only 16 chapters in this book, so I'm not really sure how long we're going to read on this go through, but we'll try to make it so we can set ourselves up for a nice finale on the next read, okay? So if you want to follow along, I already gave you the coordinates. You know what to do. So let's see. You got a few moments if you want to get your scrolls out, by the way. Let's see while that's happening. I'm trying to get set up here. Alright. Okay. Alright, that's enough time. No further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 Corinthians chapter 6. Let's begin. Okay, Mishpachah. Let's begin. Chapter 6, and it reads, Dare any of you, having a matter against another, go to law before the unjust and not before the saints? Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? If then ye have judgments of things pertaining to this life, set them to judge who are least esteemed in the church. I speak to your shame. It is so, that there is not a wise man among you, no, not one that shall be able to judge between his brethren. But brother goeth to law with brother, and that before the unbelievers. Now, therefore, there's utterly a fault among you, because ye go to law one with another. Why do ye not rather take wrong? Why do ye not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? Nay, ye do wrong and defraud, and that your brethren. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. None of them, not none of them. And such were some of you, but ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, and ye are justified in the name of the Most High Adonai Yahweh Shai, and by the Ruach of the Adonai, of our Elohiah. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but Yahweh shall destroy both it and them. Now the body is not for fornication, but for the Elohiah, the Most High, and the Most High for the body. And Yahweh hath both raised up the Most High, and will also raise up us by his own power. Right? The Adonai, he raised up the Adonai. Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Mashiach? Shall I then take the members of Mashiach and make them the members of an harlot? Yahweh forbid! What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body? You didn't know that? For two saith he, shall be one flesh. But he that is joined unto the Most High is one Ruach. Flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body, but he that committeth fornication sinneth against his own body. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Ruach HaKodesh, which is in you? You didn't know that? Which ye have of Elohiah, and ye are not your own? You didn't know? For ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify Yahweh in your body and in your Ruach, which are Yahweh's. Reference 1 Corinthians 7 and 23. We're about to get there. That's the end of chapter 6. Let's continue. Let's get some more. Chapter 7, and it reads, Now, concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. The wife hath not power of her own body, but the husband. And likewise also the husband hath not power of his own body, but the wife. Defraud ye not one to another, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Hasatan tempt you not for your incontinency, right? Salaki, incontinency. Reference Joel 2 and 16, also Zechariah 7 and 3. All right. Verse 6, and it reads, But I speak this by permission and not of commandment. For I would that all men were even as myself, but every man hath a proper gift of Yahweh, one after this manner and another after that. I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I. But if they cannot contain, let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn. And unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Elohiah, the Most High, let not the wife depart from her husband. And if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. But to the rest speak I, not the Adonai. If any brother hath a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. And the woman which hath an husband that believeth not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else were your children unclean, but now are they Kodesh. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, but Yahweh hath called us to peace. For what knowest thou, O wife, whether thou shalt save thy husband? Or how knowest thou, O man, whether thou shalt save thy wife? But as Yahweh hath distributed to every man, as the Most High hath called every one, so let him walk. And so ordain I in all churches. Is any man called, being circumcised? Let him not become uncircumcised. Is any called in uncircumcision? Let him not be circumcised. Circumcision is nothing, and uncircumcision is nothing, but the keeping of the commandments of Yahweh. Let every man abide in the same calling wherein he was called. Right? So however you came, stay that way. Don't switch it up. Stay how you were. Art thou called, being a servant? Care not for it, but if thou mayest be made free, use it rather. For he that is called in the Most High, being a servant, is the Most High's free man. Likewise also he that is called being free is Mashiach's servant. Ye are bought with a price. Be not ye the servants of men. Brethren, let every man wherein he is called therein abide with Yahweh. All right. Now concerning virgins, I have no commandment of the Most High, yet I give my judgment as one that hath obtained mercy of the Most High to be faithful. I suppose, therefore, that this is good for the present distress. I say that it is good for a man so to be. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loosed. Art thou loosed from a wife? Seek not a wife. And if thou marry, thou hast not sinned, and if a virgin marry, she hath not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. But this I say, brethren, the time is short, and remaineth, that both they that have wives be as though they had none, and they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoiceth not, and they that buy as though they possesseth not, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Most High, how he may please the Most High. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. There is a difference also between a wife and a virgin. The unmarried woman careth for the things of the Most High, that she may be Kodesh both in body and in ruach. But she that is married careth for the things of the world, how she may please her husband. And this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, and that ye may attend upon the Most High without distraction. But if any man think that he behaveth himself uncomely toward his virgin, if she pass the flower of her age, and need so require, let him do what he will. He sinneth not, let them marry. Nevertheless, he that standeth steadfast in his heart, having no necessity but hath power over his own will, and hath so decreed in his heart that he will keep his virgin, doeth well. So then, he that giveth her in marriage doeth well, but he that giveth her not in marriage doeth better. The wife is bound by the law as long as her husband liveth, but if her husband be dead, she is at liberty to be married to whom she will, only in the Most High. But she is happier if she so abide after my judgment, and I think also that I have the Ruach of Yahweh. Reference 1 Thessalonians 4 and 8. All right. That's the end of chapter 7. All right, let's continue. All right. Chapter 8, and it reads, Now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffed up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know. But if any man love Yahweh, the same is known of him. As concerning therefore the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other Elohiah but one. For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many. But to us there is but one Elohiah, the Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Adonai Yahushai HaMashiach, by whom are all things, and we by him. Howbeit, there is not in every man that knowledge, for some with conscience of the idol unto this hour eat it, as a thing offered unto an idol, and their conscience being weak is defiled. But meat commendeth us not to Elohiah for neither. If we eat, are we the better? Neither. If we eat not, are we the worse? But take heed lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak. For if any man see thee, which has knowledge, sit at meat in the idol's temple, shall not the conscience of him which is weak be emboldened to eat those things which are offered to idols? And through thy knowledge shall the weak brother perish, for whom Mashiach died. But when ye sin so against the brethren, and wound their weak conscience, ye sin against Mashiach. Wherefore, if meat make my brother to offend, I will eat no flesh while the world standeth, lest I make my brother to offend. Reference Romans 14 and 21, also 2 Corinthians 11 and 29. That's the end of chapter 8. All right, cool. All right, cool, Mishpachah. All right, chapter 9, and it reads, Am I not an apostle? Am I not free? Am I not free? Have I not seen Yahushai HaMashiach, our Adonai? Have I not? Are not ye my work in the Adonai? If I be not an apostle unto others, yet doubtless I am to you. For the seal of mine apostleship are ye in the Most High. Mine answer to them that do examine me is this: Have we not power to eat and to drink? Have we not power to lead about a sister, a wife, as well as other apostles, and as the brethren of the Most High, and Cephas? Or I only, and Barnabas have not we power to forbear working? Who goeth a warfare any time at his own charges? Who planteth a vineyard, and eateth not of the fruit thereof? Or who feedeth a flock, and eateth not of the milk of the flock? Say I these things as a man, or saith not the law the same also? For it is written in the law of Moshe, Thou shalt not muzzle the mouth of an ox that treadeth out the corn. Doth Yahweh take care for oxen? Or saith he it altogether for our sakes? For our sakes, no doubt, this is written, that he that ploweth should plow in hope, and that he that thresheth in hope should be partaker of his hope. If we have sown unto you spiritual things, is it a great thing? If we shall reap your carnal things, is it a great thing? Reference Romans 15 and 27, also Galatians 6 and 6. Verse 12, and it reads, If others be partakers of this power over you, are not we rather? Nevertheless, we have not used this power, but suffer all things, lest we should hinder the gospel of Mashiach. Do ye not know that they which minister about Kodesh things live of the things of the temple? And they which wait at the altar are partakers with the altar? Even so hath the Most High ordained that they which preach the gospel should live of the gospel. But I have used none of these things, neither have I written these things, that it should be so done unto me. For it were better for me to die than that any man should make my glorying void. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. For necessity is laid upon me, yea, woe is unto me, if I preach not the gospel. For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. What is my reward then? What is it? Verily that, when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Mashiach without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. For though I be free from all men, yet have I made myself servant unto all, that I might gain the more. Reference Galatians 5 and 13. And unto the Yahudim I became as a Yahudi, that I might gain the Yahudim to them that are under the law, as under the law, that I might gain them that are under the law. To them that are without the law, as without law, being not without law to Yahweh, but under the law to Mashiach, that I might gain them that are without law. To the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. I am made all things to all men, that I might be all means save some. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be partaker thereof with you. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize, only one? So run, that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery of temperate in all things, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body, and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. References Romans 8 and 13. That's the end of chapter 9. Chapter 10. Chapter 10, let's begin. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea, and were all baptized unto Moshe in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank of the spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Yahushua HaMashiach, right? Mashiach. Reference Exodus 17 and 6. Also reference Numbers 20 and 11. Verse 5, and it reads, But with many of them Yahweh was not well pleased, for they were overthrown in the wilderness. Now these things were our examples, to the intent we should not lust after evil things, as they also lusted. Neither be ye idolaters, as were some of them. As it is written, The people sat down to eat and drink, and rose up to play. Neither let us commit fornication, as some of them committed, and fell in one day 23,000. Neither let us tempt Mashiach, as some of them also tempted, and were destroyed of serpents. Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured, and were destroyed of the destroyer. Now all these things happened unto them for ensamples, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the world are come. Wherefore, let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. There hath no temptation taken you but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Wherefore, my dearly beloved, flee from idolatry. I speak as to wise men, judge ye what I say. The cup of blessing which we bless, is it common? Is it not the communion of the blood of Mashiach? The bread which we break, is it not the communion of the body of Mashiach? For we being many are one bread and one body, for we are all partakers of that one bread. Behold, Yasharel, after the flesh, are not they which eat of the sacrifices partakers of the altar? What say I then? That the idol is anything, or that which is offered in sacrifice to idols is anything? But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils, and not to Yahweh. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Most High Adonai, and the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Elohai's table, and of the table of devils. Do we provoke the Most High to jealousy? Are we stronger than he? All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not. Let no man seek his own, but every man another's wealth. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles that eat, ask no question for conscience sake, for the earth is the Most High's, and the fullness thereof. If any of them that believe not bid you to a feast, and ye be disposed to go, whatsoever is set before you eat, asking no question for conscience sake. But if any man say unto you, this is offered in sacrifice unto idols, eat not for his sake that shoot it, and for conscience sake, for the earth is the Most High's, and the fullness thereof. Conscience, I say, not thine own, but of the other. For why is my liberty judged of another man's conscience? For if I by grace be a partaker, why am I evil spoken of for that for which I give thanks? Why? Whether therefore ye eat or drink, or whatsoever ye do, do all to the glory of Yahweh. Give none offense, neither to the Yahudim, nor to the Gentiles, nor to the church of Yahweh, even as I please all men in all things, not seeking mine own profit, but the profit of many, that they may be saved. That's the end of chapter 10. Hallelujah. And just like before, we're going to go ahead and get chapter 11 and finish this one up here, and we'll jump back in on chapter 12 on the next read, all right? Let's begin. Chapter 11, and it reads, Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Mashiach. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach, and the head of woman is the man, and the head of Mashiach is Yahweh. Hallelujah. Every man praying or prophesying have his head covered dishonoreth his head. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head. For that is even all one as if she were shaven. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, forasmuch as he is the image of the glory of Yahweh. But the woman is the glory of the man. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. I'm going to read that again. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. For this cause ought the woman to have power on her head because of the angels. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man in the Most High. For as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman, but all things of Yahweh. Judge in yourselves, is it comely that a woman pray unto Yahweh uncovered? Doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering. But if any man seem to be contentious, we have no such custom, neither the churches of Yahweh. Now in this, that I declare unto you, I praise you not, that ye come together not for the better, but for the worse. For first of all, when ye come together in the church, I hear that there be divisions amongst you, and I partly believe it. For there must be also heresies among you, that they which are approved may be made manifest among you. When ye come together therefore into one place, this is not to eat the Most High supper, for in eating every one taketh before other his own supper, and one is hungry and another is drunken. What? What? Have ye not houses to eat and to drink in? Or despise ye the church of Yahweh and shame them? Have not you that have not? What shall I say to you? Shall I praise you in this? I praise you not. For I have received of the Most High that which is also I delivered unto you, that the Most High, the Adonai, Yahushai, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread. And when he had given thanks, he brake it, and said, Take, eat. This is my body which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me. After the same manner also he took the cup, when he had supped, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do shew the Most High's death till he come. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Most High unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of the Most High. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread, and let him drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation unto himself, not discerning the Most High's body. For this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep. For if we would judge ourselves, we would not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastised of the Most High, that we should not be condemned with the world. Wherefore, my brethren, when ye come together to eat, tarry one for another. And if any man hunger, let him eat at home, that ye come not together unto condemnation. And the rest will I set in order when I come. You know what I'm saying? That's the end of chapter 11. Hallelujah. And we're going to close it up right there, Mishpachah. We're going to come back on the next one, chapter 12. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. yeah. All right, Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers. Thanks for riding along on this little bit of a road trip journey right here through 1 Corinthians, chapter 6 through 11, just like we did before. We'll start back off on 12 on the next one. Please be safe out there, to and fro, up and down the roads. Please, Mishpachah. You know the program. I'll see you guys all really, really soon. You know the deal. All praises to the Most High Yahweh. I love all y'all. Yeah.